From Rixey, this is All Staff. Thank you guys for joining us once again for All Staff. Jumping right in. So,
All Staff.
I wanted to get a quick vote because we said in the end of the last episode that we were going to take a vote on whether we do video, and that vote is happening right now. So,
can we do it with claps?
I mean, if you want.
Why?
Here's the question.
I guess no one ever hears that part.
Yeah, no one hears the clap.
No one hears the clap.
There's no relevance for that inside joke.
There's just absolutely no context.
Yeah.
Should I explain to the people?
Yeah, you explain it to them.
Every day when we start recording this podcast, our marker is our name and then our clap. So I'm just going to vote for video here. Tanner. Twice. I'm going to vote twice.
One little baby clap.
It was a baby clap.
Dan, yay or nay?
I would say, as long as we don't look like dumpster fires, I think it's a good idea. I mean, I don't have the best of cameras, and Zoom, has its limitations with recording the video, but I think it would be, additional content. It's something we don't really need to edit too much either. It's already there.
Yeah, I agree.
Dan, you have to vote in the correct manner.
All right, Dan.
Two claps.
Two claps.
I think the vote is already made because that's two for three. Even if I said no, it wouldn't matter.
I did want to say one thing with my vote is that, Mace, you kind of end up doing the video work, so I don't want to put anything more on your plate. I just think the Zoom call feels like it'd be an easy
But we did
addition.
Have a text exchange beforehand saying, hey, don't look like a hobo. I'm going to record this video. We might put it up.
And here I am.
Yeah.
So we kind of assumed that Mace was on the same boat. He was like, yeah,
point.
I kind of want to do the video.
That's a good point.
Well, so the other question is, do we do gallery view or do we do speaker view?
I think gallery's fine. I mean, that way there's no hiccups.
This is where I know that that people sway.
My vote is for speaker view. Tanner.
This is interesting content we got going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
But
very interesting.
yeah, gallery's cool. You could see everybody easily. That's how a lot of them are done. I'm cool with that.
My vote, at least for now, would be gallery view. But
that's me losing.
I would say we will try speaker view in the next recording.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll see which one is better.
Super cool of you.
So, okay. Well, how have you guys been otherwise?
Pretty good. Getting ready for the snowstorm.
Yep.
There's a snowstorm coming? Because it's just cold down here in Florida. It's pretty sunny though.
We have 100% chance tomorrow for snow, and I'm supposed to play an outdoor gig tonight.
Oh boy.
Godspeed, brother.
When you say
Thank
cold,
you.
Dan, what is cold in Florida?
Well, cold for Florida is anything below 70 degrees.
So what is it, like 69?
Nice. No, it's it's probably in like the mid 50s. I don't know.
Dude.
I haven't checked.
It's like 28 here.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
all
very
these
cold.
elderly people down here, man, it gets a little cold. Their bones get a little brittle, so everybody complains about it. I like it, but, not everyone does.
I would love 50-degree weather.
Yeah, it'd be really nice right now.
It's coming, boys. It'll come.
It's true.
Okay, so I got a few things on the list. So the first on my list is the YouTube channel. Dude, it's doing a lot better. I mean, I know I mentioned this last episode, but it's really, I think because we started uploading a video version of one of our shows, everything else is starting to get recommended.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'd like to figure out their algorithm for how they get recommended videos to people.
Dude, it's like Pandora's box. It's so hard to understand. Honestly, it's like it's this crazy algorithm. But yeah, so the reason I say that is because we put out the first debuff video. In the first like week or two, it got like I think 60 views, and then the next week it didn't get that many views. But then episode 3 of this show, All Staff, randomly got like 130 views.
How long was the playthrough? Are you all listening to us? Are you all watching us?
It was
so
probably
meta
like
to talk
it was
about
like
it.
around 3 to 5 minute average.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, that's probably why we should do video, because it did better than the video version of Debuff.
Mhm.
So
Oh my gosh.
I'm so confused by the
I don't know who's
Breaking
gonna
news.
I don't
were
know
not
who's gonna
that
break
interesting.
who's gonna break the news to Steve,
Oh, dude, he doesn't care.
but Debuff is canceled now.
Dude, we're canceling.
We're replacing it with our Zoom business meetings.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding, Steve. I love you, bro.
But I mean,
Uh.
I think that will really this video will bolster the channel even more.
Yeah.
Because it might keep people engaged. But I have really high hopes for the YouTube channel in the coming weeks. Honestly, I really do think that will be a good like source of revenue for us
Yeah.
at some point.
I do know originally
I agree.
we tried to stay away from video. You know, like our goal was to try to avoid video at all costs because it's just such a taxing endeavor to do the production and the editing and making sure that everything's proper and right. And Mason's really the only one with the full ability to do that, to my knowledge. I don't know if Tanner can or not. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't.
But it's a lot of work and a lot of post-production and pre-production and making sure where everything goes right, you know? And we don't want to put any extra work on you, considering you do a lot of the editing of the podcast too. And I mean, what can we do? I mean, we got to figure out ways to make it as simple as possible to do video.
Which is why I love the Zoom call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does some of the editing for you, right?
It does. It makes it easy because it puts it in this format, and the video is not super high quality, but like it's still something to look at, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought I would bring that up. One other exciting thing that I almost forgot to write down. So Frameform, they are doing their first season 2 pre-production meeting next week.
Nice.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Awesome.
Congrats to Frameform. What a great show.
Love to get them on to talk sometime.
I have a funny
too.
story about Frameform because I am kind of disconnected with it. It's like on the other side of the business, but I used to ride the lawnmower at the school that I work at while I was doing maintenance work. And I would listen to this awesome dance podcast called Frameform.
Yeah.
Guarantee if you saw me riding a lawnmower, do you think I'd be listening to a dance podcast? No.
A
But
dance
was I?
cinema
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah.
Was I loving it? Yeah, I was.
Good.
It's really good. Really, really well done.
Yeah, they're extremely intelligent and they know what they're talking about. And
Yeah, honestly, it's a little over my head.
It's over my head, too.
It's over my head, and I have to edit it.
But the people who are into it, I mean, that's super awesome. I'm glad that they are continuing it and what they love to consume. What kind of content they like to consume. I mean, this is something they do a lot of their time with. So
Yeah,
that's commendable.
100%. Yeah.
You know, I'm really happy that they have decided to like move forward with season 2, and I'll probably be in on at least a portion of the Zoom meeting, and I can report back about that. But I'm just really, really happy that we get to see a season 2 of something, you know?
I agree. Yeah,
sure.
that's great. Is there any way that we could have them on All Staff during lead up to this season 2?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Once the show gets into production and we have the premiere date, I think that's when they come on. You know what I mean? Like maybe the same week that they do the first episode of season 2 or the week before.
Cool.
I'm with it.
So
yeah, definitely.
So yeah, really, really excited about that. I don't know. I know that they talked about trying to do more episodes for season 2, and we're trying to figure it out. But it's gonna be great. Gonna be really great.
Nice. Congratulations on that to you and the 3 of them. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've put it on to a couple of people I know from growing up down here who are really into dance and other things like cinema too. So they really liked it too. So it's good to see that they're putting out good content.
They got some really awesome emails at the end of the season from people who are just like, "Yo, I love this show. It's really cool, and like it really means a lot to me." And that's what you want. That's
super
what you
cool.
want. So, what else is going on with you guys? What do we?
I have
what do we
something,
need to
but Dan, I would
discuss?
love to offer you the floor because I know you.
Oh,
have
go
a
for
couple
it,
things
Tanner.
as well.
Oh, you buddy.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go next.
I don't know if you all know this, but Bandcamp Friday is next week, which is 100% artist revenue day on Bandcamp. So I think that's a good time to drop sort of the information about the record label, which is now on Bandcamp as well. So I have a couple more people to talk to about putting their releases up, but we do have a little bit of a Bandcamp in the making. I would love your guys' help. And if you're listening to this, I'm going to try to put all the music up there for like a flat fee to see if we can actually kick some money back to our people, our friends, and our musicians in this network.
So we record this the Friday before it comes out.
Oh my gosh, Bandcamp Friday is today.
It's today. So Bandcamp Friday is technically what day of February?
Was
Was it the 5th?
the 8th? I think it's the
That's
8th.
not a date, Tanner.
I think it's the 8th. Let me look at my calendar. Ooh.
It's the 5th.
It's the 5th. Thank God for Dan.
Okay, so if you're listening to this the day it comes out, go over to Bandcamp. It will be linked in the description of the show notes of this episode. If you're watching it or if you're listening to it, it'll be in the notes. Bandcamp Friday. Check out some Rixey tunes.
And yeah. All right, Dan, I can pass it to you now or also bring up another thing.
Go ahead.
All right.
By all
Let me
means.
keep this
ball rolling,
this
bud.
show on the road.
This road on the show.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Okay, what was I going to say?
Continue.
I talked to Ed Coddington about getting some canvas shots done with
Nice.
with intern Phil. It was good to listen back to that episode because I was like, wow, I got a couple things that I need to check off my list. Man, that's why we do this.
Please excuse the motorcycles outside.
I didn't hear them.
I don't know if you
I
guys
just
can
made
hear 'em.
motorcycle
It's-
noises for you.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, so if we don't get a huge snowstorm, then we're gonna try to, set up Philip and Ed to do some shots for at least canvas. I got to talk to Phil about this, but I mean, obviously he has an idea of what we're thinking, and Ed is such an artistic mind that I'm sure he's gonna have some really cool ideas that hopefully him and Philip can actually collaborate on. It's not just like a one-way street.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited about that. We'll see. I got a couple more people to talk to about that as well.
Did Ed pick a song that he might want to do one for, or?
Honestly, I told him, dude, any song you want to do it for, even if it's
Gotcha.
even if it's not, even if his first inclination isn't like, oh, you know what, like let's do one of the Rixey tunes, even if it's something that he self-produced, like I just want to sort of give him that option, so hopefully
I think it'd be so
I really
cool.
want to see the Rixey ones done just because obviously I know those projects so intimately, but it's
Yeah.
got a ton of cool songs.
Yeah, I think if whenever Philip decides to go, let me know because if I'm available, I'll try and go with him. But
Yeah, and help
Yeah,
guide
that'd be
him.
cool.
I I want him to take the red, dude. I know I said this last week, but
That would be super cool.
and I think if he's gonna go, we should try and have him get more than one done. And so with that, I mean like do a couple different setups and have a couple different outfits, you know?
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
if we're gonna do it, let's do it. And let's try and get at least the songs that we've done for him if possible. And I know that we have some old footage of him that we could use, but um, the more setups, the better. I think, and more
I
outfits.
agree. I agree.
So just let me know when you're planning on doing that.
Bust
Okay,
out hair
I'm
and
gonna
makeup, and
try to.
let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come on, let's
Perfect.
go. Let's get the whole team on this.
The whole squad.
Uh,
What
so,
else?
Dan Rocket, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over a little bit. So I have a couple of music things I wanted to talk to you about, and also a podcast idea I'd kind of expressed a little bit with you guys. So the music thing is my good friend, and I would consider him my brother, Jared. He's making a kind of like a vaporwave house style music, and he wants me to help him with some of the melodies with the saxophone and things like that. And I think that would be right up our alley to get something like that on.
Oh yeah,
uh, I mean, he
love
can
it.
get it all together and send us over the wave files, and we could take it and look at it and say, okay, well, how can we master this, or maybe mix the equalizer a little better? But I think it would be beneficial, to have more artists too. Also, my good friend Damon, he makes metal music, and me and him and a couple of our buddies have been talking about trying to do something remotely because he lives in Pensacola. I'm in Palm Coast. Our other buddies in Orange Park, and
When you say those
we're
things, all I hear is, he lives in Florida. I live in Florida.
Yeah.
He also lives in Florida. And I'm
Exactly.
well,
like,
they're
dude, I have
different.
no idea.
They're different parts of Florida. Is the
I
thing,
know, I know.
a couple hours apart.
Okay,
But
dude, remote metal. I love it.
yeah, we wanna
Can
try
be
to
done.
do something like that, and we just got to work through some technical things that you know really have to do with the DAWs that we're using, and how we can make those compatible with each other.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
suggested that we could use Soundtrap and
It's a great
basically
idea.
record the parts, save them, sync them, and then you can record your next part under it. I just think that'd be a cool test case for that too.
Absolutely.
So those are a couple of music things. Along with I want to start doing saxophone samples and put out a sample pack for people to receive and use in mixes and use any way they seem fit. That way I'm able to get myself out there as a musician a little more as well. I've been kind of the background guy in a lot of that for a long time, so I'm trying to put something out.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea actually. A sample pack. We
Yeah,
could,
I mean, then anybody could use it.
we could use
Dude, if you put together a sample pack, I'll not only take part in using some of them, but I will help you push it to people because there's so many producers who would love that.
Yeah,
In this area, I can probably think of 5.
yeah.
Yeah, we could use either Sellfy or Shopify. Both of those are great options. Yeah, that's a that, that
I'd be down for that. That's another way to produce revenue for the business as well. As well as put a little bit in my pocket.
Absolutely.
no, that's honestly I'd never thought about that, but I think that's a really
I mean, we
good
can make
idea.
sample packs with a ton of different things too. I mean, Tanner, you could make a guitar sample pack,
You could make loops, you could make
loops.
like stabs.
Mason, you could program some drum samples.
Yeah,
I mean-
dude. It's a really good idea.
It's just another thing that we can branch into and work with as an asset.
I don't know why I haven't thought about that, dude.
It's because I'm here, bro.
Dude, I completely forgot about that angle, you know?
Well, we live in the realm of sound. Why not, capture this? When we produced a show that was completely sound effect driven, feed the jar.
sample driven.
We drove so many samples into that product.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we weren't saying, oh, well, I don't like the way this rock sounds. Why don't we figure out how a rock should sound?
Can we get a new rock over here?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, though?
Wait, I have to say this, Dan, because you just reminded me. We need a soundboard on this all staff.
Oh yeah,
we do not need a soundboard.
Yes, we do. I have so many.
We don't.
I have so many good soundboard ideas.
No, we don't,
dude. If you can figure it out, that's fine with me. But
I'm just gonna make one on my phone and then hold it up to the mic every time I.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah,
and it'll be edited out.
It'll probably sound all right.
Big cut.
Yeah, just a big cut there. No. I mean, if we can figure it out, then great. It's just it's hard to add in audio sources with Zoom. I'm still trying to figure it out. But dude, that sample pack idea, I can't get over that. That's such a good idea.
A cool idea. Dan, if you spearhead that, I'll come up with like 5 like little samples or loops and add it to your pack, whatever, just to push it your way, because I think that's a really cool.
Yeah, I mean, or you could have your own pack.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Could bundle them and sell them. I mean,
that's really, I think, the smartest idea.
Yeah.
Is every artist has their own sample pack. Man, that's a good idea.
Or whoever wants to make one,
Yeah, well, I mean, Eddie could definitely make one in probably a couple days. Tanner
I mean, we know people who play, violin, people who play accordion, banjo. Those are all things that people, wouldn't mind having samples for to play around with. And, there probably aren't many packs. I'm sure there are, sample packs with those instruments, but I'm sure they're few and far between,
That's a good point.
And sometimes a lot of that stuff that people use in their mixes are recorded on the spot and they use those there, it's not a sample that's drawn from somewhere else.
Tanner's trying to do a sound effect right now.
I know, it's not working.
Wait, hold up, guys, I got you.
You're an idiot.
I can't believe this is on film.
Yeah, it's on film.
How did that sound, though?
Let's just cut that whole section out. We were quiet, Mace, right? So let's just out.
Just Tanner's just doing something on his phone, but he's completely muted.
Yeah. So dumb. Okay, so another thing.
Lived a good life.
It's still going.
Dude.
My bad. Sorry, I love that movie. I hesitate with that movie, but I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
So now I have a soundboard.
So another thing, this is podcast related. I would like to be on Debuff sometime to chat games with you guys.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Be honest.
Yes, that would be great.
I am a heavy gamer. I've got big gamer energy.
Dude, yeah.
I'll be on your show.
Yeah, no, that would be great, dude.
Invite me to your crap.
I got to figure out how we could do that. Maybe I could...
we can figure out whatever, man. I mean, I'm not rushing or anything. I'm just messing with you. But I would like to come on and talk games with you guys, Big gamer, love games, love talking about them with people. It's just...
absolutely. Absolutely.
Extra content.
What we
if
could
you guys do
a
Rust video, I mean, that feels like a topic.
Yeah, dude. Well, here's the thing.
Did you guys already do Rust?
No.
No.
None of us play it other than Dan.
Yeah, me and my buddy Damon play the hell out of it.
That's the problem.
I didn't like the game for the longest time, and then I just got back into it.
It's a cool game. It's fun to watch people play it. I've never played it. It's
absolutely troll. But we'll save that for another time. So another podcast idea that I had that I want to talk to you guys about, my good buddy Michael Scotch. That is his real name.
Scotch.
And he goes by Mullet. He's a friend of mine who
looks like a fun guy.
Who's always lived in Jacksonville. He's been a big part of the punk and the metal scene, and he ran a show in Orlando called Pizza Fest that he kind of ran for like multiple years. At least I'm pretty sure that was Mullet. Yeah, that was Mullet and Sonny, I think.
What kind of show was this?
Was it ska?
It was a ska, punk, metal, hardcore. It was just everything. He did a lot for the scene.
Oh, it was like a radio show, like a music show?
Yeah. Like
Nice.
music show. Like people would like bands.
Like a festival?
Like 2-day fest and like a venue.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and he'd buy pizza. Like, come with everybody's ticket,
Perfect.
Just super awesome, dude. He's absolutely hilarious. His Instagram handle is mullet__. Go check him out. Super cool dude. But I've known him for about, I want to say close to 10 years. And we run into each other every now and then, but we always vibe off each other and have good conversation. I think it'd be wonderful to have him in and have a show where he kind of like talks about whatever he wants to talk about. And you guys saw a couple of videos on his Instagram. He's absolutely hilarious, dude. Like super cool guy. And I think he'd be great for content and great for just having company. But
yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I'm with it.
He actually messaged me before this show today and was like, I would like the show name to be GMF, which is like his intro line in most of his videos. It's "Good morning, family."
Okay. All right,
Cool.
GMF. What about just calling it Good Morning Family?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to him about that, but I kind of want to go with the artist direction. Let's let him decide what he wants.
Whatever.
Let's let him paint his own picture and
No, but he's a super cool guy, and he's super down to come talk and just chill and try to make some good content with me. And I mean, we could talk about whatever,
Yeah. No, I would say give him free reign to talk about whatever he wants. And
yeah, I mean, that was the plan. I mean, it's just gonna be me and him kind of riffing.
Yeah. I would
probably,
say
like,
try and
30 minutes or so.
Yeah, try and have him in the next couple weeks to just do like.
Yeah, I got to get that mic though.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'll go to the post office and send it out.
Appreciate that. And let me know if you need anything. But so the end of February, I'm probably going to be out for about a week or two. Gotta have surgery on the ear. It's okay. I'm going to be fine. But I just did something I got to get done. So I'll be out for a week towards the end of February. So you guys can continue doing the meetings and things like that, but I won't be able to put headphones on.
Oh man, I'm happy for you that you're getting the help you need. But
yeah. Thanks, man. It's just something I'm gonna have to deal with, for life. But yeah, you just take care of it.
For life.
Let's just get it taken care of, and hopefully things will be cool. But yeah, that was really what I had for in regards to kind of like new shows and stuff. I mean, once I get that mic and stuff, I'm gonna start getting Susan on the microphone, and we're just gonna vibe and kind of talk back and forth and try to get her more comfortable with being on a mic in general. And I know she's going to feel real awkward about it, but I'm going to help her get through it. And I mean, even when I talk, I feel awkward about it. I feel like I talk kind of fast.
It's hard for everyone.
Oh, dude, there's a learning curve. And after the first few episodes, you get over it. I mean, I had the same thing with Sean Skeels on Debuff. Like, the first 2 weeks, he was like, dude, I can't stand listening to myself talk. And I'm like...
Which is also what Steve said.
That's how it goes, man.
Which is also what I said about myself.
It's weird at first, but...
Which is also what Mason, did you ever say that?
I mean, I said it to myself in my head. I was like, I hate my own voice, but,
Okay, so for all of you who watched the video,
Dan,
I just did a symbol.
I
said symbol. I'm not doing any sort of like gang or Illuminati shit. I'm just telling them that we're at 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. So, thanks for the 30 minutes.
It's not some crazy thing.
Dan, are you 30-minute gang?
We're at 30 minutes.
Oh, we are? Okay. Wow, that was fast. Yeah. Well, I would just say in closing, like, I really think we should move on the sample pack idea. I think that's really smart.
I'm down.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm down. I'm going to start building that out. Jared wants me to start putting some stuff together for him to use in his mixes. And he's actually doing it together with another buddy of mine, Briar, and their roommate, August.
Nice.
So it's kind of like a 3-man project that they're kind of going in, dissecting it, seeing how they want it to sound. And I think that's cool, and it's collaborative, and I want to be part of their collaboration too. So
yeah, I think that's a great idea.
The more we can do to help facilitate their music and anyone's music, I mean, please, if you guys are interested in doing any sort of music, you listeners out there, music or podcast, please just email us. That's Dan, Mason, or Tanner at Rixey.co. We'd love to hear your ideas.
Absolutely.
And we would like
100%.
to open that conversation to anybody. So if you make it to the 31-minute mark of this, just go ahead and email us.
Shoot us.
Let us know.
Just say you made it to the 31st
Yeah,
minute
just
of
say
this
you
podcast.
made it.
Yeah. Well, good
Great
chat.
ideas, guys,
Yeah.
all around.
Good chat.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna send you that mic, and we are gonna figure out these sample packs because I need to watch a few videos about it, see how people do it. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need your help doing some of the mixing on it too. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. I'll do my best. I'll play with them, but yeah, I know that you have the magic fingers when it comes to that.
dude, magic fingers right here, dude. All right, y'all. Great talk, and
See you guys.
we'll talk to you
Good
guys
talking
next
to you.
week. All right, peace.
Bye.
Peace.
All Staff is a production of Rixey, edited and mixed by myself, Daniel Walker, and Tanner Carlton. If you want to keep up with all things Rixey, follow us on Instagram at rixey.co. That's RIXEY.co. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review and rate the show. It really helps out.